Hey guys, what's up? This is Jason here from Friends of Recovery from Benzodiazepines, Xanax, Ativan, Klonopin, Valium, and all that other fucking shit that the doctors give us and tell us we need, but we really don't. You know, I believe that everybody has some form of anxiety. If you're anxious, I believe that, you're constantly worrying about something that you can't change. If you're depressed, obviously most of the time when somebody's really depressed, in my opinion, is that, things are not going good in their life, so they're just not happy with life, and then they get depressed about certain things. But I don't know what's inside everybody's mind, so I can't sit here and say nobody has depression or whatever, because I don't know. Nobody knows. So we could walk around and say, hey, we got depression and we have anxiety, worse than others. It could be true. But I wanted to make a video and uploaded it to my YouTube channel, because I have a lot of comments from people that are asking me about the mental side of benzo withdrawal. Did you have mental symptoms and everything? Yes, I had mental symptoms, very, very bad, along with agonizing physical symptoms, for over 2 years. And I still have, muscle pain, muscle spasms and twitches, residual effects from, long-term use and such a rapid withdrawal. Over 13 years I was on Xanax, and I came off, tapered within 7 days, and put a huge jolt to my brain. I really fucked myself good, and I didn't know, for the next 2 years I was going to be, for the first year I laid in the bed, buzzing, twitching, vibrating, shaking, not sleeping, tremors, just everything, you name it, and I had it, so I just wanted to talk about some of the mental things, like depersonalization and derealization, was like my worst, symptoms as far as the mental side. I didn't know who I was. I would look at people and be like, what is this? Am I human? Like the human race. I started just thinking all kind of weird things, and then it goes along the derealization dizziness. It goes along with intrusive thoughts, and just you're not yourself, and it goes on, and then there's adrenaline, and there's if I knew what I was gonna go through for the next 2 years of my life, I would have never came off of Xanax. Even though I was sick on Xanax, the drug was making me sick. It caused a lot of problems as far as health in my body. I developed pelvic floor dysfunction going through benzo withdrawal, and I probably had it, and I was masking it with Xanax. I didn't have any pain because I had a constant muscle relaxing in my body, and I still have GI issues where I'm kind of like, I get backed up, and I have problems going to the toilet. I still have problems going to the bathroom, urinating sometimes. I have to go a lot. But hey, eventually I believe my body will heal, just like most of my symptoms have left. I still have, some little vibrations that pop up, randomly, but they don't last very long compared to when, for days and days, my feet and my genitals vibrated for days and days and days. And I still have the jerking, so I'll just be in my bed and or my arm will jump on my leg. I still have that, and I believe that eventually my muscles will recover, but they still haven't went back to pre-benzo state. And I believe that everybody's gonna get better, but we can't tell you when you're gonna get better. If somebody told me, Jason, you're gonna be sick for 2 years, and after that you're gonna have residual effects for the next 3 years, I would have told everybody, hey, go fuck yourself. I'm going to the doctor, and I'm getting my 4 milligrams of Xanax, and I'm gonna take a Klonopin in between that bitch too. And but I'm glad that I wouldn't trade in my pain for anything. I wouldn't trade benzo withdrawal in for anything. If it's kind of crazy, but I'm glad I went through it. I'm glad I went through benzo withdrawal. It's the hardest thing I've ever did in my whole life. But now I don't have to ever do it again. So that's what you guys that are watching my videos, once you go through benzo withdrawal, you never have to do it again, and that's what should keep you guys going. It should keep you from never wanting to go back to these drugs that hurt our nervous system and cause all kind of problems in our body. And we're always thinking there's something else wrong with us, and we're dying, or we have this terrible fucking disease or condition that is uncurable, and more than likely it's withdrawal. With me, I thought I was dying because my lower body and my lower extremities and my pelvic floor were so tight, and I still have pelvic muscle tension. It could be contributed from the benzos. It could not be. I can't really know. But I continue to have to get stronger, and I lost 72 pounds, and I have a strong core. I can see my six-pack forming. I do exercise like 2 hours a night like a fucking animal. And I'll say that I'm like about 80 or 90% recovered from benzo withdrawal and the damage that it did to me. And in September coming up, I'll be 3 years off, and it does get better. I guarantee you it does get better. And I took Xanax for 13 years, so and I came off cold turkey. So if you guys are watching my video now, I want you to know one thing, that eventually you will get better the longer you stay away from these drugs, and the longer you're off, you're gonna get better. If you're still on and you're prolonging your taper, get off of it. If you're sick on the drug, why would you still want to be sick and be on the drug instead of being sick off the drug and letting your brain heal? Stop prolonging your fucking taper for 3-4 years, or I got a 2-year taper ahead of me. Why? Why would you put yourself through that when you could get off in 4 months and taper, not too fast, but gradually, every 2 weeks make a cut, or every 3 weeks make a cut. Don't make a cut and hold for 6 months, and then make a small cut and hold for another 4 months. Why? We don't know. These drugs, they're you have to get off of them before you could start healing. I believe that once you get lower on your taper, that you start to heal in certain aspects. I believe that because I've seen a couple people start to heal when they were really low, as they withdrew slowly from the pills. But I believe that once you're completely off, then that's when the true healing comes. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna upload this now to YouTube. Any comments or anything, sometimes I won't answer them. You guys could visit me on my group, Friends in Recovery from Benzodiazepines. You could go to Anthony's group. It's amazing. Benzodiazepine Recovery and Existence. You could search my name, Jason DeBarry, in the search bar, and you guys can see what I went through if you want. If you don't, then that's cool too. Much love, guys. Peace.